Would you rather have food paid for the rest of your life or holidays paid for the rest of your life? What got you into online coaching? Are you vegetarian? Yes guys, how are we doing? And welcome back to another YouTube video. So in today's video, I'm going to go into a Q&A. So on my Instagram story, I asked you guys to send over some questions, had some fantastic ones on training, nutrition, coaching, just some random ones as well, which I'm really excited to get stuck into. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Videos coming every single week. Hit that subscribe button to get a notification when the videos drop. What I've tried to do with some of these questions, I've tried to put them together. So if some of them are similar, they kind of go in line with one another. So yeah, let's go straight into the first one. So first question, what is your current training split and what are your macros? So training split at the moment, I train 5 days throughout the week. I go for a lower body session on a Monday, an upper body session on a Tuesday. Wednesday is an active rest day, which tends to be even more steps than a normal day. Thursday is a full body, Friday is a conditioning day, and then Saturday is a full body, and then Sunday is a complete rest. Macro wise, it's anywhere on a weekday between 2,400 and 2,600. Go ahead and check out some of the other videos where I've done a full day of eating. On Saturdays and Sundays is a little bit less routine. I kind of include foods that I wouldn't normally have during the week, like a pizza or something like that. So it's probably more towards the 3,000 mark. I don't actually use MyFitnessPal every single day throughout the week. I kind of have similar foods Monday to Friday, so I know roughly what I'm having and portion sizes and everything like that. Why did you change your training style? Okay, so I did do a video on this maybe a couple of months ago. So if you want to check it out, go ahead. I'll go into more detail about this. But basically, prior to March, and we all know what happened, I followed a kind of bodybuilding style training. I think I was doing like kind of push, pull, legs, rest, upper, lower, a second rotation as well. I competed in 2018 in men's physique. The goal was in 2020 or 2021 was to compete again and be better than last time. But as kind of time moved on and obviously I had more kind of business commitments, I didn't really kind of enjoy my training as much as I did back in 2018 and maybe 2019. And obviously what happened when we were training at home, I had a small dumbbell. I started doing some EMOMs, Metcons, just high intensity training. And I've just taken that forward into the gym facility. So now I'm focusing a lot more on performance and I want to be an overall athlete focused on mobility. I want to be fit, I want to be stronger. I still include some bodybuilding exercises in there, making sure I hit every single muscle group twice. But I guess I'm just focused a lot more on kind of barbell, dumbbell work and yeah, just overall performance. It's been like 3 months since gyms have reopened and yeah, I'm absolutely loving my training right now. Favorite exercise to do at the gym, I would probably say RDLs. I'm a massive fan of either dumbbell or barbell RDLs, probably prefer dumbbells. But at the moment I'm really into barbell front squats. It's a fantastic movement for your quads. You get so much out of the exercise. So yeah, it's a toss up between those two. What other social media platforms do you use other than YouTube? So as I mentioned earlier, Instagram. I also use TikTok, been on that for about 6 months, fantastic platform. And I also do use Twitter and LinkedIn, but not so much as the other two. And of course, YouTube. I'll put all the links of those down below. Will you produce more YouTube content weekly? So yeah, at the moment, I'm just doing one YouTube video every single week. And unfortunately, due to my commitments of online coaching, running my business, and using other social media platforms as well, I can only really commit to one YouTube video a week just because I want the quality to be there rather than the quantity. And yeah, maybe in the future, I might try and up that to 2 times a week, which I did during kind of April, May. But yeah, for now it's just going to be 1 time every week. What camera do you use? So yeah, this is a question I do get asked a lot when filming my Instagram videos and of course YouTube as well. So I shoot on a Canon M50, this is the standard lens. But actually recently I've been filming my Instagram videos on my iPhone because the camera quality is insane on this. And the gym that I'm in at the moment, sometimes the lighting is hard to get with this particular camera, and it's actually better on the iPhone. So it's a mix up between the two depending on kind of what gym, what lighting and everything like that. So yeah, Canon M50 or just my iPhone. Would you rather have food paid for the rest of your life or holidays paid for the rest of your life? So it's going to have to be holidays surely, because you can go on holiday and you can come back and then instantly you can go again. And you can just go to places which are crazy expensive, like Maldives and places like that. Yeah, as much as I love food, it's going to have to be holidays. But comment below, what would you rather have? Food for the rest of your life paid for, or holidays paid for the rest of your life? But yeah, for me, it's got to be holidays. Favourite pizza toppings? Okay, so my current order from Domino's is actually a veggie supreme, tomatoes taken off, garlic spreads added on, and that was Carly that introduced me to that. And that is fantastic. Like, it's so nice. It leaves you feeling like really full afterwards, but not like kind of sickly full. And yeah, it tastes incredible. So yeah, in terms of my actual favourite pizza toppings, I technically don't actually have one, because I'm just having peppers and onions and garlic spread. So garlic spread, is that a pizza topping? But probably isn't. But yeah, that's, honestly, try that. It's incredible. So this question links really well with the last one, and it's not something that I've openly spoken about before, so I'm going to go into a little bit of detail behind it. So the question is, are you vegetarian? The simple answer is no. However, throughout the week, I consume very little meat products, mainly vegetarian foods. Carly herself is a vegetarian, has been for almost 2 years now, and I think for pretty much throughout this whole year, me and Carly for dinner normally have similar foods. Started having more of what she was having for simplicity and just kind of time, and not wanting to cook my own kind of foods, and it just makes it a lot easier. And it's just kind of gone from there, where now a lot of those products and the food that I have with her have just kind of stayed staple in my weekly diet. Even though, yes, on occasions I do eat meat, I eat sweets, I have gelatin in, and if I'm honest, I don't necessarily miss meat, without kind of influencing my kind of approach and my reasoning. But for me, my skin has got a lot better, I'm fitter, I'm healthier, I perform a little better even before, the kind of switch over my training. For that reason alone, there's no real reason for me to include meat back into my diet. And yeah, again, I'm just loving the foods that I'm eating, and yeah, I would highly recommend to anyone to include more kind of vegetarian foods into their diet, and see what it's like. Oats, whey, water, and then microwave, or oats, water, microwave, and then whey. 100% the second one. It's so much more creamier, more tastier. Yeah, big fan of oats, water, microwave, and then add your whey. What would you suggest are the best supplements to take? Okay, first and foremost, supplements are not essential. You will get much better results for being consistent, training really, really hard. Invest into a coach, invest into your education before looking at supplements. They play literally the smallest role in your overall kind of fitness journey. That being said, if you're a little bit more experienced and you're looking for those potential small changes or something to include, some of the supplements that I have on a daily basis: vitamin D, omega-3, turmeric for anti-inflammatory, vitamin D because obviously we lack a lot of it, and omega-3 because I'm a little bit deficient in that as well. On a training day, I take 5 grams of creatine, either before my workout or as an intra, and then throughout the day, I'm taking whey protein. So they are pretty staple for myself every single week. But again, that's just specific to myself. You don't have to take supplements. I wouldn't necessarily recommend them if you're just started out in the gym. I'd focus on other things first. But yeah, that's potentially what I'd recommend as kind of a simple kind of stack as such. What got you into online coaching? So for you guys that don't know, I'm a personal trainer and an online coach. The main reason I got into online coaching was to help as many people as possible achieve their physique or the shape of their lives. And for myself, even though it's all about the results, we also look at education, we look at sustainability, we look at longevity, because a lot of people, can lose weight, but then it's okay, what happens after that? For me, I really want to help people not have that rebound phase. So I wanted people to get in the shape of their lives but then also know how to sustain it, also know about the steps going forwards without kind of going back to where they were originally. So for myself, you know, that's a really, really important part of my service. What did you do before entering the fitness industry? So if you do follow me on Instagram, you probably know the answer to this question. So I got my first PT job in October 2017, literally a gym like right across my building right here in Chelmsford. And before that, I was training to become a teacher. So I studied sports development and coaching at university. Came out of university, I kind of signed up to like a 2-year course to train to become a teacher. The first year, I was like kind of a teaching assistant with some kind of teaching responsibilities, and the second year would be my PGCE. And I just decided, I think it was Easter time in the first year, wasn't for me. I always wanted to go into the industry, just never had the confidence to do it. And I went for it, and I haven't looked back since. So yeah, it probably was the best decision of my life, which obviously I look back with fond memories, but yeah, absolutely delighted to be in the industry. Favourite holiday you've ever been on? I would probably say last year with Carly when we went to Lanzarote. Yeah, that was really special. Had an incredible time I think we went for like 11 days. Yeah, have some amazing memories. So yeah, I'd probably say it was my favourite holiday. What are your future career goals? You know, short and simple: to be the best coach I can be, to level up my service, to provide the best possible service for my clients. If I'm honest, every single day, every single week, you know, that's what I'm thinking about, how to keep moving forward. So yeah, for myself right now, it's just to keep pushing on with my coaching service. Thank you so much for getting all your questions in. The next Q&A I'll probably do will be at the start of next year in 2021. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to get a notification when the next video drops, and I'll see you guys in the next one.